is Sonia, and I absolutely love making pictures with text in them, and I think it's super fun. So I think I'll enjoy this project. I'm going to start off clicking on Google Chrome and typing up Be Funky. And what pops up is a photo editor right here, a collage maker, a designer, a text editor, a thing that blurs images, and then the mobile phone editor. So yes, this software is downloadable in both Androids and iPhones, and you can basically do pretty much, I think, anything on the phone that you can do on the website. And this has the photo effects, the touch up, the paint mode, the templates, the textures, and etc. But we are going to be using the text editor today. So I'm going to click on that, and on the top you can see the different options. And down here you can look at their descriptions for their software. So they have a paragraph that describes the fonts and how you can put them into the picture. It also describes their fonts a little, and then personalized fonts. So they say that you don't need to learn Photoshop, and this can actually replace Photoshop if you buy the premium version of it. So they say that this is just as good as Photoshop, so we shall see. And there are a few of the main texts down here, and they have little descriptions about them to give them like a little bit of a personality. And then down here it gives you 4 main steps to basically get started, which is great. So we can get started up here. And it already gives you a picture, but I'm going to upload my own. And you can upload it through the computer, the webcam, Be Funky, Facebook, Google Drive, or even Dropbox. And I'm going to go on my computer and get a picture that I took and I edited on Photoshop already. So this is my picture. And I will be adding text to it. So on the side, there's the layer manager, the edit, touch up, effect, artsy, frames, graphics, overlay text, all that good stuff. But we are gonna go to the text, and this is what I thought at first, which was kind of misleading. I thought they only had these few texts. So I thought they only had captured, love, lucky, typewriter, carbon, oscura, and party. But these are basically just the font families. So this is the head font. So if I went to captured, I would hit the capture it font family, and then it has all the fonts that match well with captured, which is super awesome. And you can make it bigger or longer this way. And you can change the font size, the spacing, paragraph, color, opacity, the blend mode, which is also on Photoshop. I noticed that Photoshop also has the darken, the hard light, the multiply, and all that. So that is pretty much exactly like Photoshop, I believe. And then you have the options right here for layers and all that good stuff. And then you have the option to delete the text if you want. I don't want this specific text, so I'm gonna delete that one. And then I'm thinking of going to carbon and seeing what they have here. I'm just trying to find a font that is not too, that's not fighting for attention against the picture, because the picture is kind of a lot to take in. I'm just going to pick this one, and I'm going to turn it up to, say, 70. And that's the font I'm going to choose. And then I type in whatever I want. And I'm just going to say real eyes, realize, real lies since it's an eye. And it kind of looks like that. And I like this black thing on there, so I'm just gonna keep that like that. And then I'm thinking of moving this down maybe like that. Or even, like that. You can put it anywhere you want. I'm just gonna keep it here. And I'm going to make it like that. And honestly, and then you can use any other text along with that that goes well with it. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna delete that one. And then after that, you can edit the picture so you can resize it, rotate it, turn the exposure up, all that good stuff. You can add a vignette, and I can do that like that. And then you can do any color vignette, which is pretty cool. And then you just hit accept, and then you can also change where you want the vignette. So I can do that. And then you can sharpen it. Basically all the stuff that you can do on Photoshop, but I feel like it's easier to do it on here. But the text is basically the main part I wanted to show in this. And then you can save this on the computer, Be Funky, Facebook, Google Drive, or Dropbox, just like you could upload on any of them. And then you can share them on Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, or Twitter. I will save it on my computer, and I'm going to save it as picture for typography 2, and the quality only goes up to 100. So the file size at most would be 1.4 megabytes, which isn't bad if you're just trying to upload to social media, but it's not the best when you're like trying to like do this professionally. So it just depends. And then I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna save it on my desktop, and that is done. And then right what pops up are the brand new features, and then you can try them out now. But as you can see, they're all on Plus, which is what you have to get when you upgrade, basically. And when you hit upgrade now, it basically costs $2.91 a month, which is way less than Photoshop. And so there's that, and you can create your account. But I'm not going to do that. But that's pretty much it for Be Funky. They have so many options, actually. I really like this website.